Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
It's nearly Christmas time.
Yep. So we're going to do a wrap up of 2024.
Yeah, where we've been in 2024 and go through it all again and show you our highlights and that sort of thing.
And low light.
I don't know if there was any, Glenn.
Oh, being stuck in Broken Hill stuff.
Yeah.
With car trouble was a low light.
Yeah, but still, there's always something positive in every negative. So
Yep.
it was a great town to visit for the 17th time. Anyway, if you want to stick around and get to see what we did in 2024.
Come for a drive.
So it's nearly Christmas time, as you can hear. Those cicadas. That's typical Australia, isn't it? With the sound. So we just thought we'll go through and we'll wrap up and show you what we've done for our 2024.
2024, yes. Yep. It started off camping with friends.
Our usual, we do it every New Year. Camp with about half a dozen couples, which we actually loved. It's to us, it is what we call our holiday. So many people think we're on holidays all year.
Every day's a holiday. Yeah.
But no, that time that we have at New Year with friends is our holiday. So we don't work at that time too. So and it's just nice to catch up with people that we haven't seen all year.
Yeah.
So that was right at the beginning, and then we got a new canopy for the rainbow.
Yes.
That was the next thing that happened.
That
So
was the mission, yeah. Putting the canopy on and wiring it all up.
Really happy with the
energized stuff.
really happy with the outcome. It's been a real game changer for us this year travelling with the canopy set up the way it is. So that meant though that we didn't really get into travelling until February this year. By the time the canopy came and got installed, when did all the work for it. So February to May, those 3 months we were in South Australia.
Now, sorry, I'm going to interrupt here and apologise because the audio in this video is shocking. Those cicadas were just way too loud. So I've tried to remove the audio cleanup, remove the background noise, and I've been able to do that with only some clips. Some wouldn't let me do it for some reason. The ones that have been cleaned up, then it distorts our voices. So it's been horrible, but there's some really interesting content in there for you guys. So I really hope that you can put up with the cicadas coming in and out. Sometimes they'll be there, sometimes they won't. I apologise. They're a nuisance. We didn't realise when we were filming how loud they really were. So I hope when you're watching it, you can tune out to them as well. Hope you enjoy and get some tips.
The highlight's been Kangaroo Island, I think.
Definitely for me, South Australia is beautiful and there's so many beautiful places, but Kangaroo Island and taking the van to Kangaroo Island. We've spent a few weeks there because it's not cheap, but once we got there, we thought we just got through 3 months travelling around Australia and we'd seen so much of South Australia already that we thought it was time to take the van and then we did Sydney, get to Kangaroo Island, and it was beautiful. We had beautiful weather. Very brief holiday over there for the first day in South Australia. Most of But just discovering what they do down there. So, yeah, South Australia was great.
The reason that we stayed at
The Flinders
Flinders
so
Ranger
long.
was
Well, we organised the Kokoda Caravan Owners National Gathering, so Kokodas from all over Australia get together.
Yep.
And so our 6 nationals were at the Flinders, which we'd organised.
we raised $10,000.
Oh,
Mate,
Mates for Mates returned servicemen, 10 grand. So we're really proud of that and really proud of all the Dakotans that pitched in. We have a great time with that lot. They're all good fun, and we just love helping out the charities like we do with this group of just people. So that was the reason we were based in Nornsley Park Station, great venue, and yeah, we even had a private charter of the Picturitty Railway
Yeah, that's
with our
right,
group.
yeah.
Yeah. It
Lovely
seems that
train.
long ago, doesn't
Yeah.
it? But it really was only just earlier this year. But yeah, great time.
After Flinders Rangers,
Yep,
mid-May, we were heading up the middle.
up the middle.
Up the middle.
And of course, you've got to go through Cooper Pedy. We love Cooper Pedy.
Yeah, we had an aborted trip to Ugnadata.
Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
We were going to do the Ugnadata track from the Flinders, but car trouble.
Yep.
Um,
Got a bit of dirt.
met the
Soil.
Yeah, it's from Farina. We had to turn around and go back to Port Augusta and get that fixed. So from there, we headed up the middle.
Yes.
You can never stick to a plan.
No.
Things don't always go to plan. But Cuba Petey, we love Cuba Petey. So of course we had to fall in there again. So we found a new campsite in Cuba Petey called Cuba Petey Views.
Cuba Vidi.
Cuba Petey Views.
Except I wasn't really looking at Cuba Vidi,
But
looking
this-
the other way.
Oh, looking out towards the breakaways, kind of like just the view, private property,
Yep.
some wiki camps, and there's only a handful of sites, but you're raised up high and you look over. Sunsets are divine. So,
Kangaroos would come and visit, and so would
yeah,
Wow.
you've got to be self-contained. There's no facilities there, but we would definitely stay there again. I really love the views, and then pizza.
Pizza?
We
Tony's
can't,
Pizza.
we can't go to John's Pizza.
John.
We
John.
can't go to Cuba
Tony
Pizza
or
without.
John's. John's.
No, it's John's. Whenever you go to Cuba Pizza, you've got to have John's Pizza from John's Pizza Bar. We've been to Cuba Pizza 5 times, or is it 6 now? But each time we've had John's Pizza, and it never disappoints. So from Cuba Pizza, we had to keep going north. We were on our way to Darwin. So this time we decided to skip all the route. We've done all the route 3 times. So, but we chose to do Kings Canyon again this time, and all the walks around Kings Canyon, which they never failed to disappoint.
Yeah, so it was much more successful this time than it was the first time we did it.
For you,
Yeah, because I had Ross River fever.
he didn't know he had Ross River fever, but this time being 100% healthy
Yeah.
was a lot easier.
Yeah,
for
you
you
go up the hill.
It's a great walk, and even if you aren't fit enough to do the rim walk, because that is quite strenuous. The creek walk wasn't that beautiful. It was quite easy that anyone could do the creek walk.
Yeah.
We enjoyed our few days then.
Birdies at the end.
Oh yeah, church. Yes, beautiful.
Laramie,
Oh, that was interesting. Laramie is a nice little historic town and not too many to walk. Never done. Just had entertainment, good
Yeah,
feed.
Walnuts down the road.
Yeah, yeah. So that was a great little stay, and then we've gone not far from there to Madaranda. Madaranda is always one of our favourites on this trip.
Little road just
Top
top
camp,
camp.
that's the place we stay. We've stayed at probably 4 or 5 different places in Madaranda over the years, but a central down the top camp, that's where we stay.
Lots of rugrats around, unfortunately.
Children, Glenn.
Children. Oh, sorry.
But we read reviews. We read reviews. Don't be put off by people saying that it's a great place for kids, because it's a great place for adults.
Yes.
It's a gift.
Yeah, and also river gliders, you know.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So they have, yes, river gliders, but they feed everything nice, and you can go in there and swim and feed.
And feed them and do it, yeah. Fine print before capture.
Oh yes, it was actually. Yeah, so depending on where you are, the fine print would vary. For example, the one
Like
for
lizard.
that was a great campground for 128 tops. Yeah, in Katherine, we spent a few days. We did the 3 gorge tours in Catherine's time. We fitted a 2 gorge, which took us up to a higher section where they actually drop you off to swim in a place called Lily Pond. So really beautiful, you know, swimming and get wet. That was really nice. Expensive to do the 3 gorge tour, but it was, I think it was worth it. Nice day trip.
So then,
Off to Litchfield.
yeah, we had about a week in Litchfield, staying at the National Park campground there.
It's pretty hot over here.
It was pretty hot. Obviously, National Park campground, you've got no power, so you've got no aircon. But we had a stay inside. It was nice. Some of the water holes were closed because of traps.
Yeah,
Um,
they're fresh waters, they're big fresh waters, so they have them soon enough.
So yeah, we were there, as I said, nearly a week. The first few days when we stayed at Swansea Falls was closed for the crop, and then on day 3 they opened it, so they must have caught him.
Oh, they knocked them back then to expose some of it as well.
Yeah, that's right. So, but so we didn't get to see everything that we wanted to see in Litchfield, but it's just an excuse to go back. Let's go back one day, definitely.
Yeah.
Now that we do love Litchfield, those swimming holes and the waterfalls and floating around on your noodle underneath the waterfall, nothing better.
So from Litchfield we move to Dundee Beach.
Dundee Beach, beautiful, lovely place.
And that's where we used our first baby. Yeah, it was.
Even alive.
Yeah.
Dundee Beach, although it's beautiful, man will want to sit around the pool, and you can't swim there. So unless you're a fisherman, you're not wanting around the pool. We had enough. A couple of days was enough for us,
Yeah.
and then we moved on to
A couple of days later.
Thank you. Somebody ordered caravan park, which is the Milton Keynes southern area
Yeah, that was great.
of yeah, with a really good park.
And good water too.
Yeah, it's got 6 crocodiles.
Yeah. And every week
Activities on all the time.
activities.
Activities. They've got a cafe. They've got beautiful tours.
Yeah, cinema.
And it's really close to Berry Creek. So another place which is just so simply amazing. And down the stream we've got a little waterfall as well. And during our stay at Thunder Waters we visited Berry Creek a few times. Beautiful place. So then after taking ourselves there for a while, Dungarn, beautiful. We stayed at that place was our base also, which was good, but not
went penetrating. But the wildlife that we saw there, I mean, we've seen a dozen that were really within the first 10 minutes, and no ringing around yellow water here in Kakadu because of that as well. Not that we dislike yellow water, but it's lovely so much better.
You might have been retrofitted as a tour boat. It wasn't a tour boat, so
Might have been a couple of long boat.
yeah, right.
So there was only 4 paying people. Luckily for us, a minimum number, but we got a really good showing of it. It was our wildlife highlight of the day.
Number one drop, yeah.
Yeah.
Kakadu was next.
We spent well over a week. I was just trying to work out how many days, 8 or 9 days in Kakadu, 7 maybe. It was a week or more.
Well, that was all the top half of it. There was the bottom
Bottom
half.
half is closed.
Yeah, no man's land. Yeah.
We love the top part of Kakadu.
Yep.
No swimming, because we stayed in the national park, so there was no pool. Caravan park to get a pool, but it was $1 million for a site. No, thank you. So the Udi rock art and the view over that, over Kakadu at sunset, beautiful. The cars crossing. With all the cars going through, dodging
I
crocodiles.
saw them. They fixed one of it. They had a big pothole in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah, watching all the cars, or some of the cars that didn't know that pothole was there, falling in it.
Yes.
That was, we went to Carlton 3 times just to see. Some people were idiots, but
Was
others,
it Cahill or was it Carl?
whatever it is. But, there are people who live over on that side, so they have to drive that all the time, so they know what they're doing. But
Yeah, that's a loose spoon.
we did really enjoy that section of Kakadu.
Yes. Yeah, that was good.
The rock art was really spectacular. Kakadu. Everywhere you went, but it meant a lot of walking, a lot of hiking
Yep.
in the heat. And then there was Jim Jim Falls. So Jim Jim was closed until about the time we got there. So we went to the first group to go through.
That was a beautiful, well-maintained back. Yes.
It's a tricky walking track to get to Jim Jim Falls,
Yep.
which we knew that Glenn's balance isn't terribly good. So we planned to only go to the lookout.
Got to go under the trees, over the roots, down the sandy rocks. This is the easy walk, by the way, the easy section. We are not going to do the difficult section.
You made me turn around, so I slipped and fell.
Oh, it's my fault. Glenn, I didn't make him turn around. Glenn lost his footing and fell backward, head land on the rocks. A heavy fall. And thankfully, there were the 4 guys who saw the incident and said, come on, walk with me. So we ended up, we abandoned and didn't get to see Jim Jim Falls.
But it wasn't falling in.
We were told it wasn't falling very well. We did as much as we could do, and I don't know, it was a horrible drive in here, wasn't it? It was a horrible drive. It was 4-wheel driving. We don't enjoy 4-wheel driving. We do it because it gets us to the good places, and that's what we were doing on the drive to Jim Jim's. It definitely wasn't a highlight of our year.
Yep.
We left Kakadu, heading back down to Saffron, and we stopped in at Edith Falls.
Yep. We stopped at Pine Creek again for fuel and
Another stay at the Lazy Lizard.
Yep.
Just
on the car. Dead was open. Dead.
Oh yes. Yeah, the new museum there.
Yep.
Really enjoyable, really cool collection of anything later. Yeah. And then Edith Falls. So we camped at Edith Falls. There was a lot of bushfires going on.
It was just north of
Saffron.
Saffron.
A lot of bushfires. So some of the tracks were closed. We could still have a bit of a swim. We had a nice change.
Put a big hole in the tyre.
Right, chunky tyre. That was a really eventful day, Edith
Yep.
Falls.
And then
Um,
just,
Thankfully, he changed the tyre on the car by the time we got evacuated because the fire was 100 metres from the van. So when he got evacuated, Glenn was out trying to photograph birds. I couldn't find him. So I packed up the van and got everything ready just to pick up. Gone, Glenn, where are you? Let's get out of here. Well, we were evacuated, Glenn. It's just that you were on the other side of the campsite where the flames weren't,
Yeah.
so you didn't know. So that was not a low light, but that was an
It was
insult
impressive. Very.
Yep, and we started heading through Queensland, and we got to Cammerwheel Billabong.
Yep.
So Cammerwheel Billabong is a 3 camp favourite, you would say. We spent a few days there because it's the wildlife, the birds, it's so beautiful. You can just sit there with your camera on your lap all day. Yes. And you're allowed to have a little campfire, and it's a really nice place. It's not in the wet though. Make sure it's dry when you stay there. If it was, if it's wet, you don't want to stay there. So we had a few days at Cammerwheel, which was beautiful.
Well, we've had to have a change of position.
It was getting hot.
Cunnamulla. Just behind the Cunnamulla.
Yep. There's hot springs. New in 2024. So we went there specifically for the hot springs.
The whole day.
Because
All
it was,
winterly.
we thought it was expensive initially, but we heard good reviews and thought, no, let's just make up our own mind. $40 a head. I think it was about that. Don't quote me. So it was $80 to go to the hot springs. Glenn was like, 6 hours we spent there. So 6 hours for $80. That's not bad value. It's a wellness centre. It's not just the hot springs. They've got sauna, they've got mud baths, the clay rub mud all over you. We met some lovely people, sat around in the hot pools, telling everybody our life stories, like caravanners do, open up to speak with people. And we had a lovely afternoon. We stayed there until it closed. We got kicked out. Closes at sunset, so you can sit in the pool at sunset and watch the sun go over the river, the sun go down, watch all the birds come in and fly to their drinks. Sunset, really pretty place, wasn't it?
Mhm.
You weren't so sorry about spending that $80 after we'd spent all day there. From Cunnamulla, we were heading south because we had tickets to the Monday back.
So we're on a little bit of a time frame.
We took the routes from Cunnamulla down to Burt and to view the Darling River runs. We travelled down to Rosenhill that way. So we camped a couple of 3 camps from the Darling River run, had lunch at the Louth pub, explored Louth again, stayed at Trilby. Trilby is our favourite campsite, farm stay. So we stayed there again. Are you going to say anything?
I'm confused about where we are because I'm sorry. I got it all wrong.
Reset the calendar. If not, we've missed something. It's been a busy year. Full of work. We've had a long time.
Well, you do know the job and we do.
So we were doing the Darling River
Darling
run.
River Run.
Right. You can take over from there.
And it was a couple of
Well, the night before you,
yeah.
it was beautiful. We had a fire, we had the stars, and then the rain came.
And the rain.
Early hours of the morning.
place to stay. It was a gorgeous place, so you know, but I didn't want to get stuck and miss out on money. So so we got to the volcano earlier than we expected. So we spent, you ended up spending 5 nights in the volcano. Yeah, we were
Oh, on the Darwin, that was there.
that was our base. Yeah,
Fourth, was it?
yep. But we'd arranged to meet friends there. That's why we stayed so long, because they were arriving one matchless day when we planned to spend longer time down the Darwin River. But we stayed there for the time. It's a great little park, very social. They have the happy hours every night, and we got up a little bit of work actually, doing making some YouTube for you guys and that sort of thing. But it was a nice base while along, and then it was time to go to the Mouse Station down
Mouse
there.
Station, yep, yep.
Before the bash, and we spent 2 nights there before Monday bash with our best friends as part of the excitement and the lead up, and then had our bash on
Yeah, but in the meantime, power steering picked up on the main.
yes,
Yep, the electric power steering refused to work anymore.
on the way to Mount Victor
It
Station.
was a bit of a carryover from Maccabees, that they were starting to have issues with mornings coming up to the dash. They didn't realise that I removed the electric power steering completely. And very heavy lift too, for Australia.
So Mount Vic was like our next stop was Monday, so we could have chewed the park. I'm so grateful that it happened one drive day before the bash. Imagine had it happened up in Darwin,
Yeah.
and we couldn't drive. So we stiffly drove to a couple of junctions.
After climbing up onto the car, taking a look up there,
There was a mechanic trying to fix it,
yep,
but he couldn't chew.
YouTube and was disappointed.
Yep. So we drove to the bash with no power steering, and then drove from the bash to Broken Hill, and that's where we faced ourselves while it got fixed. So now we can do a rewind back to the bash.
Back to the bash.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how was that?
The bash was great. Successful.
Yeah, it was. Just so well organised. We, as I said before, first timers, we had an absolute ball. We've done a video. We called it Mummy Bash for Beginners, which lots of people are using as their research tool who have not been before. It tells you everything you've got to know to learn pretty much. But it's so well organised. And what did you feel?
The community was good too.
We would go again. I don't know if we're the 25-hour people go every single year.
Yeah, no,
We definitely wouldn't do that. We did it a couple of years. We will be going back again. We loved Monday Bash.
So we had
Yeah, we get it.
2 weeks
2 weeks, only 2 weeks.
in Broken Hill,
Yep.
waiting on parts and getting the car fixed.
Yep.
Got it back to normal, and then New South Wales were about to have their state election.
Yep. So we're
So we got a little bit of work doing the polling booth. Which is one thing that we do tend to do. We find that we can just do a day's worth and get a bit of money in the bank, and off we go again.
Yep.
And then we stayed in some New South Wales towns, like Wellington. We always stay at Ponto Falls campground there, don't we? Ponto Falls is a beautiful free camp in New South Wales. It was flowing quite fast, so wouldn't be swimming, but it's just a lovely river camp. And then we headed south down to Victoria. Area Park was stopped at on the way south as well.
Yep.
Area Park's got family connections to me. My great-grandfather had the pub there. So we revisited there on our way down to Victoria.
But now we've got to about October. Yeah.
October, and we got down to Victoria. We pulled up stumps at our friend's place in his backyard.
You ordered the
Well,
caravan for sometime before.
we ordered the caravan in June, our new caravan. So it was to be scheduled for delivery late October. So what's the deal with the new caravan, which was really cool. So every few days we drive to the factory from our base at our mate's place. But it was really cool to watch the caravan being built and yeah, watch it from start to finish. So, and then it was actually completed a few weeks ahead of schedule. So we got to pick the caravan up. Then we spent a month wandering around Victoria,
Gippsland.
Gippsland region, which was really pretty.
North, south, east, west.
Yeah,
Gippsland.
like that was for the shakedown of the new van. But we, you know, waterfalls, bushwalks, the pub, the Dargo Hotel, up
Yep.
that way. Really pretty area, yeah, Gippsland. So
The one place that had been on our radar for a while was Walhalla. And we didn't take caravan to Walhalla.
no caravans recommended up there.
Yeah.
But
we
we,
left it at Mully's.
yeah, we
Yeah.
based ourselves at Moe and Walhalla's an hour's drive. And it's an old gold mining town. So had a great day.
Yeah.
Doing the old trains,
Cemeteries.
the cemetery that's on the side of a hill.
Yeah.
They need retaining walls to hold the bodies in. It's just really cool. We did the gold railway
Yep.
train and a gold mining tour. We had a really cool day in Walhalla. And Newty Falls was another place that I really liked. Newty was a good place. Newty Falls and the Crescent Ridge.
Yep.
That was lovely too. So so much to see around the Gippsland that we hadn't been to that area before. I think that makes a difference too when it's things that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
It just
We
makes
had been the style before.
yeah,
Yeah.
but not
Lake Centre.
yeah,
Yeah. So that's about it.
but not these little towns that we've just spoken about. They're, yeah, really nice. So by mid-November, we started to head back to New South Wales
Yep.
from Victoria. With the new van, we wanted to get back to our place, and Glenn wanted to tinker a little bit.
At the barbecue.
Yeah, just to make it our own. So we spent a couple of weeks at home, and then we took off again and around the Coast area now we are, and we will go home again for Christmas.
So we did find a good camp
On the way,
between Sandy Hollow and Merriweir.
yeah, on the way back to New South Wales, through New South Wales, we found two new camps. The first one was Miranda on the creek. Really enjoyed that. There was a chorus of frogs at night. Like we were just in this little U-shaped bit of land with frogs all around us. It was beautiful. And then
So that's just north of the Murray.
around Narandra, just south of Narandra. Yeah, that was one to put on your list. You did three camps.
Yep.
Right. And then the other one was Goldvale.
Goldvale.
Goldvale Farm Stay,
So, yep.
just outside of Merriwell. Goldvale Farm Stay was meant to be self-contained, so there's no facilities there. But it's on a really pretty creek, the river. The shallow that's near the campsite is rock, like rockwood. Really pretty and cool. Like what there wasn't actually a waterfall. It was hot, so we even had a sit in the waterfall. Oh, that brings me up to yours, doesn't it? So you get stuck getting out,
Slip and slide on the way out.
which the farmer had said they had 30 mil. We only thought it was light, so Glenn wasn't worried about getting out because he had about 10 mil overnight.
Isn't it 10 mil for the driveway?
Yeah, yeah, it was again Blackpool. But we got ourselves out. So yes, it was shocking. But really nice spot. We will go back. It was I think $25 a night. So that's where we backtracked to getting in. So we told you we'd get home and just be tinkering on the van, and now we've left again and we've come up to coast around the Kent Harbour Way, and we'll get back home again for Christmas. So like we always do. That was our 2024 walkthrough. I've got some stats. Yeah, what have we? Oh, really? So this is excluding December because it's December now. So for the 11 months in 2024, we travelled
a 5 grand. No bond for that. Still, we've spent 9,234,
Probably more than that.
sorry, an average of 16.1 litres per 100. So that's always been good. Our accommodation. So in 11 months, the average per night was $16.74, which you might think is okay, but it's significantly higher than our overall nightly average. Because we've restructured everything, so I've been keeping these figures since 2018 when we met.
And overall nightly average is $11.
Yeah. So obviously in the last few years everything has really risen, but that's our overall average and it's $11 for over 6 years, but in the last 11 or 12 months is the average now. And that goes to show you on smaller and smaller sites that sit in our low cost category, which is $10 and under. So we find that we can still find free camps at those low points really hard to get. So that's just a few basic stats about 2024. So
You don't have, there's no stats for how many pies you're eating.
no, no. I do